Australia is not a cheap country. Yes, you need to understand. Now let's talk about money. So, because there is many students and families struggle the most related to the money aspect. So, Australia offers world-class education, that's true. But it also comes with high living costs, that's also true. Rent, food, transport, health insurance, textbooks, daily expenses, they are getting up daily. In the past, many students came with just one semester fees, right? And hoped that they would manage somehow by working and getting their fees sorted. That model no longer works actually. Sorry, but it's not working properly now. Australia has intentionally moved away from it. Why? So, for that reason, for collecting the fees, there's so many students in the past who have actually changed their studies from a higher education provider to a lower education provider, or they have skipped their classes just to gain some more money to pay the fees. That mainly hampers the main reason why you're coming to Australia, which is the study part. So if you're hampering your study, that relates to the student visa. So there's no point of you being there according to the immigration department. So that's why they intentionally force the universities to have their strong structure of course, strong checking on the credits, strong checking on the assignments, and failing the students to make them realize that please put your pressure mainly on the study as you're coming here for the study part. Anyway, so student work hours are capped at 48 hours per fortnight, and enforcement has become stricter. You cannot plan your education assuming you will work illegally or full-time without letting anyone know. So a strong student visa application usually shows that you can support yourself for at least one full year without depending heavily on the part-time job income. Yes, initially it used to be just 6 months, but if you have already applied for a visa, make sure to remember that try to show at least 1 year of your tuition fees in your bank accounts or in your FDs or in your other parts. That shows that worst case scenario, you have the money to pay the fees, and it should be genuine, means it should be yours, not by taking someone else's in your account. Anyway, so practically speaking, this often means showing around 20 to 25 lakhs depending on your course and city with clear logical source of funds, as I mentioned before. Ideally, most students know this, but if you don't, most of this funding should come from your parents' savings, fixed deposits, or a legitimate education loan source. And let me say this clearly. Taking an education loan is not a failure. Yes, please, people think it's a failure. No, it's not. Taking a loan, it's fine. It's often a responsible decision. Sometimes people have money and they still take loan. What is risky is sending a student abroad with insufficient funds and unrealistic expectations. That leads to stress, illegal work, poor academic performance, and sometimes visa cancellation, and finally, deporting. So, not do it.